Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of FortressCraft Evolved, where we are actually getting to the end of the game because we are coming up to the quarry, and as I understand it, the quarry is the last part of the game, but there's still an awful amount left to do. Now when we have built all the quarry and all the stuff like that and everything, we will put it towards you guys, the viewers, whether we want to start a new season or whether we want to stay with this season and just wait for updates and keep on improving things, because I was also thinking that we can do bits of a tutorial. Yeah, I might try and work out how to do the creative world, see if power works in the creative world, then I can show you guys how things work with the lasers and stuff like that, so people get an idea and they can have some tutorials. But I'd rather do it in the survival world because we know everything works in there. So what are we going to be doing? So we have got this here. Yeah, we have only got 8. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take this drill out. Okay, we'll take that drill out there, and what we're going to do is, the reason we took that drill out is we are going to the other thing that I want to do, I want to try and test it to see if it, we want to just quickly take this wall out here, because what we're going to be doing, we're going to be making another teleporter, and to be honest, I don't want to keep running down the stairs all the time. I don't mind running up the stairs. We're going to take say a cube there. Let's make this a little bit wider, so we've got a 3x3 around here. Okay, 3x3 cube. Let's put that there, and we'll do the same on this side. Just gives me, I'm not sure if it's going to work. I'm not sure if you need one location marker. This may or may not be a bug. Okay, so we're going to test it and hopefully we can let DJ know. That's actually now one too many there. Okay, and right. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're going to be putting location marker in. Yeah, I'm not sure which location marker it is, but if you put that one there, that doesn't actually do it, so we're going to see if it will work here, and obviously we didn't want to do that. Fucking hell, it was bloody well quick that was. And so we're going to do, I've just done that. Right, so that sets a location marker for the teleport. Okay, because we've got another diamond, so we can teleport down here, and you know, we can do that there. Yeah, that's a good idea, Sid, but the thing is, I don't know what to make in creative. I'm not very good in a creative world. I need practical things to do, if you know what I mean. So what we've got now is we're going to build a third teleporter. Now I don't, like I said, I don't know if we need 3 cards. Let's do Control and T, because currently at the moment, if we look at this one, this goes to 2788 and this one goes to 14442. Okay, so our third one here, we need a crystal coloured looking block, and we don't know what colour to use, so we're just going to use a different stone like that, so we know it kind of looks like crystal, and we'll do that. So the first thing is that we're going to be needing is some not tin plates. We're going to need a lightweight machine housing, so we're going to craft that. Okay, and we're going to need our diamond, and obviously our diamond is in the bit over here. Okay, so we've got our diamond there. I think it's in power. Right, okay, so we did update the bits here with the lenses and stuff like that. So we have got a ruined eye, so we've got enough there to build another lens. Organic power storage, we still haven't got enough there. Crude organic lens, yeah, we've still got those. We haven't got those. We've only got 2 perfect eyes. No, we need 1 perfect eye. We haven't got 2 perfect eyes, and yeah, it's a shame. See, the recipe that we haven't got, and hopefully Sid can put it in, is we need to make 10 organic lenses into an organic lens. So can you actually do that, Sid? Can you make the recipe so if we do 10 crude organic lenses, we can make 1 organic lens? Can that be done, or is that got to be hardwired? Right, so here's the teleporter, yeah. So we've got the teleporter there. So we need lithium bar. So we need to go and see if we got lithium. Lithium isn't coming up to us yet. Hi, Eagle. Did I just get 6 followers? Eh? How did I get followers? No, because if you look, if we look at the crude lens, yeah, right, that's the lowest. If you get the optic lens, that's 100%, and the exceptional lens is 250. Now they only come from bosses, yeah, but the crude lens is still only showing 25%. But we need to make 10 crude optical lenses, 10 crude organic lenses into 1 organic lens. Okay, so that's what we need to know if you can do. How did I get 5 new followers, Eagle? Because it's not showing up. on my Twitch dashboard or anything like that. Okay, so let's resume there, and we need to go to the lithium again. Yeah, and the other thing was, yeah, if you make 10 of those, so 10 of those, so you're going to need a lot. It's not going to be easy to do. We don't want it easy to be do. So you make 10 of those to get one of those, but we also need the recipe in to make, if you've got 10 of those, you can make one of those. Yeah. Oh, we were jumping, weren't we? There. Right, so here we go, we're in the bit there, yeah? Lovely, if that's what you could do, that we go, oh no, look at this! We've got fucking, what's the name here? Have I got a gun? No, I haven't got a gun. Okay, so did he eat all our lithium bars? No. So we need to get a gun down here. Thank you very much, Eagle. That's been very, very good. Yeah. Yeah, I only need 8 more people, Eagle. 8 more people, and that would be good. Right, so we need to get a gun down here, a T1 gun down here, so we can get that sorted out, because we do not want Minox down here. Well, my goal for this year for Christmas is 50. That is my goal for today for Twitch. My goal on YouTube, however, is 450, and we're at 419. I did want 500, but I don't think I'm going to get 500. Well, yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, because Sid gets to make his insect mod. I get to test it. I get to ask to put in more recipes, so people and do that. No, I've never had 450. The highest I've ever got was 400 and was 419, and then it just went down a little bit. Right, so we got that. So we're going to now do our teleporter. Okay, teleporter, so we're going to craft that. Okay, and that gives us again another teleportation. So where's our teleporter? Tele, there we go. Put that there. Well, yeah, I mean, there's only a few people that actually do go on the bits, but yeah, it's actually good. Now that's 222105. that's 14442, and that's 2788. So we're not too sure if we only need one marker, okay, because we can't, we don't know whether or not they actually come all the way through the top or not. We're not too sure, but I think you only need one location marker because it gives you the block. So we're actually going to try and well, we can't split it, you see, so we need to come in here anyway and put these in. Now this would be good if we could make a big, huge multi-block bit and just have 9 together and just get one huge big one. That would be really lovely. Oh, that mod that we're doing, well, what Sid's doing, what I'm asking for, is going to be put up tonight on my website, so you can download it, okay? But we don't want too much. We're trying just to do it from the ruined bits when you have the wasp spawn, and not have lots and lots of recipes that are needless, okay? But if you wait for a few days, Eagle, yeah, if you wait for a few days, DJ is actually going to program some of those recipes in to the actual game, so don't rush to get it, okay? But I will put up the file on the website later on tonight, and by tomorrow morning you can actually download it and install it, okay? Right, so we now need another PTG, and we need another storage hopper, and we need tin, yeah, we're only using waste items to do stuff, Eagle. We're not actually adding any new recipes, sorry, new items. We're kind of like putting ideas into the game. DJ is absolutely one of the best developers I've actually ever come across, because he does listen to us and he does, you know, have a look, and if it's a good idea he'll put it in. He'll actually put it in, yeah. So what we're doing, storage hopper, okay, craft that, and we're now going to be actually having another gun. We need a T1 Mark 1 gun, okay, because we have the Minox eating our stuff. Now we only need one gun, we don't need more than one gun. And we need to put that there, we need to put the PTG in, and we can find the PTG, okay, and then that's going to power up when we get some coal. Now again, what you've got to do, guys, is you've got to check your conveyor belts, because some are turning around unnecessarily. We're not sure why. DJ wasn't too happy about it, but you know, It's just one of those things that happen when the game gets changed, and we do test it extensively, so don't worry. These bugs that we find are going to be okay, so don't think, oh my god, it's never going to be fixed, because it gets fixed pretty quickly. Okay, so here's all of that. Are we working okay on this? I'll just put you back round, didn't I? Right, okay, so there we go. Right, so that should be going okay now. We only had 2 this time. Hey, Sid, I am not touching no file. You are the expert there. Me, I'm the novice, I'm the tester. Yeah, I ain't gonna not even do 1 letter change. Not one, because I can guarantee you, if you've seen my driving on Farming Simulator, yeah, you can guarantee I'll make 1 little change and the whole game will crash. I'll leave it to the experts, i.e. you. Now, see, look, I went all the way down to go there, and I forgot to get my coal. We got no coal ore. Come on, give me some coal ore. There we go. Right, okay, we'll try. I haven't got no T2 belts left though. Right. So this is now going to go to our what's the name? Now, what I still don't understand is why do we need double the amount of power on a teleporter? Okay, I don't understand that. Hopefully someone can explain that, because that needs to be adjusted, because we shouldn't need 2 lots of power, because we can't come back. So you can see that we found 3 diamonds so far, because one takes 1 diamond each, and we've actually got a 4th one, so we've actually found 4 diamonds. So we actually need, before we go to the lithium, which I nearly forgot again, we need to upgrade our drill. So we've got an enhanced, we want to make a magnetic, so we need some more copper bars. What is unity? Right, we are losing a lot of frames, guys, so I'm not too sure if you're losing any bits and pieces at the moment on the quality. So we got that. We're going to take up to fusion drill on the crystal, because we want it as quick as possible. We actually could take it up to antimatter, but we don't need an antimatter crystal bit. So we're going to go down to lithium. Did we have our gun? Did we make it? Yes, we did. So let's go down to lithium. Right, okay, so here we go. we've got another mine arc there, so that's actually perfect timing for us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put in our T1 gun. Yeah, and you can see just how this does. Okay, and there you go. That will now protect that one little bar there. That's all we need it for. We don't need it for anything else. Just one gun, just like that, and we're protected. I would speak to DJ first before you do anything like that, Eagle. So now we've got our guns protected. Yeah, you can see that we've got a tremendous amount of power here. Now, DJ did want us to test the minecart. Now, we're going to quickly test it. Because what we want to do is to just make sure that we've got this here, yeah, and we're just going to shove it on this one here. Okay, so that's not going to work, because it's going to drop off because we haven't got the track right. Okay, so what we need to do to get him on, I don't know if I've got any more straight. We haven't got any more straight bits, so we're going to have to take one off. Okay. Now all I'm interested in is if it loads up, yeah. I don't know where our track bits are. So if we take this out here and this out here, and we put that one there, and we put that one there, right, and then we put the minecart there. Now he should come along. Technically he should come along, right, and he should stop here because of lithium bars, and he should load, and he doesn't load because we've still got 3 lithium bars. So no, the minecarts don't work still. They still don't work. Okay, so that was the test for DJ. Okay, so there you go, DJ. I'm afraid it doesn't work, mate. I'm gonna move this. Okay, we're gonna move that. Okay, so we're full at the moment. Yeah, so we're going to put that one there like so, and we're going to take that, and that's the hopper there, and then we're going to do our, oh god, where is it, location marker. Location markers don't stack, by the way. It's minecart depot. Okay, we've got that one. Look at what station? Yeah, the Minecraft station. Awaiting car. It doesn't load. It doesn't work. To work when it was in there. Right, okay, so I'm going to take that one off. So we've got a hopper at the side, yeah, and we're going to put another hopper at the side here. Right, get some in there. Right, okay. We're going to try ore. We're going to put some ore in. We're going to put some tin ore in. So we'll put 100 tin ore. And we're going to rotate that one. So then we're going to put in our mine cart. There we go. So we've got the mine cart in there. And it's waiting mine cart. No, it goes straight past. Cart, where's our mine cart? Okay, you two, don't fight. Right, that's interesting. It may have worked. Because now I've only got 51 ore. So that's quite quick there. So, I ain't got enough. Right, we're going to test it again. Okay. So what we're looking at here is we've got 51 ore in there, yeah? And we're awaiting the cart. So the cart comes along. Doesn't say anything. And the ore is still there. So no, it still kind of don't work. Okay, so the base. Right. Right, we've got an add only there, and that's got one lithium bar in, so we'll try again. Now this is an add only. Bit. Okay, this is an add only one. Gone straight past? No, that one didn't work. So we're going to slightly change something here because we're on a test track, and we're going to take the station. Just hate it when I'm full up, you know. Put those in there. Put that in there. Right, so what we're going to try and do, just open the inventory, yeah. I'm going to take that off. There. And we're going to put in a conveyor belt. Then we're going to put in a hopper, which is an add and remove. And then we're going to put in the station. Minecraft station. So we've got the Minecraft station there. So now we're going to put in the track. We've got a curve there. And we'll get some more curves. Straight track in, put the curve in, straight in. Right, put the straight in there, straight in there. Curve. Okay, so we're going to see how this goes. Oh, fucking hell, yeah, Minecraft station, yeah. I keep forgetting. Right, okay. So we now put that in there. Now this is the big one. This holds about 50. So we've actually got 9 lithium bars in there. This is an add and remove only. And it came off. Now that's my fault because I didn't have the station connected correctly, so we're gonna have to do it again. And no, the minecart did not take anything. So the minecarts definitely are not working. Okay, anything else you want me to do with minecarts, DJ? Okay, DJ and Eagle are just having a little bit of an argument. It's the latest one that you do, so it's bleeding edge as far as I'm aware. I can log out the game and have a quick look if you want, DJ. What eagle? Right, okay, I'll tell you what, DJ, I'm going to pause the game. Okay, I'm not going to pause the stream. I'm going to pause the game and I'm going to go and make sure that we are on the bleeding edge and not the beta, so we can actually be 100% sure. Okay? So we'll be back in a minute, guys. Don't worry, we're not going to go anywhere. We're going to just check to make sure that we are on bleeding edge. I have no idea why we had a spurt yesterday, wasn't Eagle. And DJ, yes, my screen is saying FortressCraft Evolved bleeding edge in brackets. So okay guys, we're now back. We're going to double check the version as we come in. And we are on version 1.19, the Plexus. That is actually what we are on. That is the latest version Steam has given us. Okay, we've not got anything else. And we're going to be entering the world. Yeah, 1.19. Right. Okay, what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to let DJ go and do a little bit more testing. We are currently got our gun here to protect this conveyor belt here, and once he's done testing, we'll come back and we'll retest. Okay, but we need to go and carry on playing the game because we do want the minecarts to work, because we think it's going to be an absolute little bit of a killer fun, you know. You miss tea. I miss tea and coffee. I've not been able to have them for around 15 years, Eagle. No, longer than that. About 20 years. Right, so we're going to go up here. I've become allergic to tea and coffee, Eagle. Right, so let's go and see what our threat level is quickly. 28 minutes, 803%. So we're going to get our asses kicked there. In a way, yes. In another way, no. Because we kind of just have fun without it. And we know that when we're awake and we don't need bits and pieces to keep us awake. What we were doing, crystal. Okay, so the crystal now is done. So if you quickly look inside this, you can see the 4,542 is now in green. Make sure though that you do not take out this location marker. Okay, once it's in there, leave it. It's not really that hard to go and find some crystals. It can be a pain to find them. I only make teleport when I find it. So you can see now that we are already down here, and we are waiting for our thing. So we're going to put in the fusion drill head. Now the fusion drill head, yeah, gives us 32 ore per minute. Okay, a whopping great big 32 ore per minute. So what we're going to do is we want to turn this around, because that's facing the wrong way. Okay, like that. That one's facing the wrong way around, like so. Okay, so that now is going to fill up 32. Okay, and you can still see that even with the bits and pieces that we've got, one fusion drill head will give you 32 ore per minute. Okay. DJ is saying fusion drill heads might have a bug. We're not too sure. What is the bug, DJ? Do you know? Well, let's just have a look, see what we're doing. I mean, crystal deposits. Right, okay. Well, it looks like we're only getting... It looks like we're only getting 10. So let's have a look. We are actually only getting 10 there. Only says 10 there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one off a minute. Okay, and we're going to put it on here. We're going to see how many we get. We're only getting 10 per cycle, DJ, on the fusion drill. Yeah, we're only getting 10, DJ. Okay, we're gonna leave that then, because DJ says the bug is not hard to fix, so we're gonna just leave that to go. Okay, so we are actually just gonna stop that and get some crystals. Okay, because what we're basically looking for at the moment is do we have crystals linked on here? No, we don't have crystals linked on here, so we need to have crystal link So crystal deposit 200, then copper, then tin, then iron. Where's my lithium gone? Then lithium. So it's copper, tin, iron, lithium. Yeah, copper, tin, iron, lithium, nickel, gold, titanium. Okay, that is the order that we do that in. Okay, so we're now, because we can run up and down the stairs a lot quicker. Yeah, we can just go. It's just so much easier. Still a lot of running up and down the stairs, but at least we haven't got to jump and run anymore. This is what we absolutely love. Minecraft could take a little bit of instruction from DJ here. We can run up one block, Minecraft. You know, get your act together. Right, so Control and T again to do that. So we were making the reactor. Let's see, what are we doing? The advanced machine blocks. So we were doing these. So basically we need 27. Now just before we click on these, we are going to do a double check. So we are looking, I think it's not that one, not that one. Not that one. Right, it's in this one, isn't it? Yeah. So we need the refinery reaction blocks. This is the refinery reactor vat components. This is what we need first, and we need 27 of these. Okay, so we need advanced machine blocks, so that's why you need your crystal deposit. So easiest way to do, just spam it. Okay, you've got 27, that's all you want. What is it? 27. So we've got 27 now. You can see that we needed about 250 crystal deposits. So you can see not a lot is done with crystal at the moment. So we're going to do bits and pieces here. Oh yes, and if you're wondering what that tinkle is there, guys, it's a bottle of red wine. So reactor vat, refinery reactor vat component, or RRVCs, yeah, for short, RRVCs. You need 27. Okay. So we've got 27. So we're now going to go to our inventory, yeah, and we are going to find our 27 blocks. And we've got them there, so we're going to put them at the end there. So now this is our second multi-stage block machine. This is your first multi-block machine that you will build. Okay, that is the lab. Okay, Now the second one that you are going to build is the RRVC. Okay. Now the RRVC again needs a 3 by 3 square block, and you don't want to do that. So just build up on this here. And we're going to leave the last block there. So this is the square that you need. Okay, and when you put in the last block, you get this. Voila! Lovely block like that. This is what you need. You only need one. Okay? Currently in the game, you only need one. You don't need anything else. And don't forget, we still haven't got the biomass yet. Now what you need to do is you need to set this, and there's a simple, very easy way to set this. Okay, because we want a 3 block radius around our bit there. Okay, like so. Okay, just like that. You just got some room. Okay, you don't need to have that. You can have it any way you want. It's your game. Remember that. Okay, it's your game. You play it how you like. Okay. And we're just going to cover that there, and we'll probably just squeeze this in here like so. Okay, so it kind of looks like it's dug into the cliff there. Right, so now what you're going to need now is, first of all, you are going to need some hoppers. Okay, you're going to need some hoppers. You're going to need 2 hoppers. Okay. Storage hopper. 1, 2. Okay. Now again, as normal, as everything is done in this game here, yeah, you're gonna have to have one here and one here. Now this one here must be set to add only. This one here must be set to remove only. Now, considering where we're going to have our quarry, okay, we're actually going to swap these round, and we're going to have that as add only, and we're going to have that as remove only. Because what it is, when you put this on, yeah, you have the choice to do plastic pellet or high energy composite fuel. Okay, we're going to ignore the high energy composite fuel, even though we really want it. We're going to go plastic pellets, because once you've made the plastic pellets, yeah, you won't need to make them again. Okay, but you will need to do 3, I'm going to say do 3 turbines, possibly even 4, okay, because we're going to want a lot more. We're just going to go and quickly check on here on our base defense. Okay. So we can see again we're not getting coal because of the conveyor belt turning round. Okay, so this is what you've got to check. Now this won't matter so much when we've got the power supply going properly, and you can see that we've got a lot there. And we're still doing it, and we're still, sun is below the horizon. Okay, so we still got that going there, yeah. Oh, and by the way, DJ, guns do work if they're on the side like that. Okay, just to let you know. So we're going to have a look here what we've got. We've got approximately 12 minutes. We've only got 485. Hi Fortress, welcome back. I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know what is going on with the belts. I'm hoping it's just a bug. I really do just hope it's a bug, because it's kind of annoying to having to go and check. Because look, we're out of here. Look again. I'm going to take that one off. Yeah, and we're going to do a test here, and we're going to replace it. Okay, we're going to replace it. And if the replacement works when we log back in, yeah, we are going to replace the ones that turn around. Because this was working fine a couple of days ago. There was no problems whatsoever. And like I said, we can't afford to have this. I mean, it's 2 there, look. Alright. No, the T2 doesn't do it. The reason I know the T2 doesn't do it is because that shouldn't be there. They should not be there. They are figments. I got rid of those. Right, the reason T2 don't do it, because you see these iron bars, yeah, that are coming up through here. These are connected all the way down there. That is a T2 conveyor line belt down there. That is all the way down to our iron face. Okay, so I absolutely know it's not T2 related. Okay, so just to confirm, it's only T1 that is doing it, and it only seems to be T1s where we're having bits sit on a conveyor belt. Sit on a conveyor belt. Okay, so if you haven't got items sitting on the belt won't break. It's only breaking, okay, on my coal lines. So it might be something to actually do with coal. We don't actually know if that's right, but that's what we're seeing. Right. So I'm just going to want to make 2 more storage hoppers.
Crafting, 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 crafting.
Okay, well I actually made a few more storage hoppers because what I'm trying to do is store up my coal, okay, in my lines here. So the simple fact is, when my coal seam runs out, I have got coal that will back up, yeah. So I need 1 more. I know I should have made more.
Crafting.
Now obviously we turn these around deliberately because we haven't got an on-off switch for the conveyors, because we only use these hoppers, which are full of ore, by the way. So you're getting 1,000 stored there, that's 2,000 stored there, whereas you can see by comparison these have got 1,550 in. That's got 1,550, 1,625. Why that got 1,625 in? That should not have 1,625 in. Have I miscalculated? Right, that don't make sense. This is a 5. And that's a 5, and that holds more. That holds 1,625. That holds 1,550. Am I missing something? I don't know. It works. Okay, so these hold less. Yeah, I would say less of an area than these. These are more effective. These I actually prefer like this for storage than I do the mass storage crates. Okay. So because we now have a lot of iron and tin coming in, we will be switching over to this storage system. Now what we would like to see in the future is one here where we can have this as, say, a red colour, and when we hit the switch it goes to a normal colour, so we can have an on-off switch, okay, without having to turn it around. Okay, and the reason that we're doing all of this is for the simple fact is we need to get the storage down. Now I'm just going to go and check, make sure all of this is right. Now we've also got splitters here, okay, and this seems to what is it we're doing here? Not be working, because that is the wrong way round. Okay, the reason I know that is the wrong way round is for the simple fact, again, that should be pointing there and it splits it, so we get a more like a more T2 line. Yeah. Okay. Now we do now have a T2 line, so So what we're going to do is we're going to slightly change this. We're going to take this off here. Okay. Alright. And we are going to, not sure if it's going to work so close to the bit, but we want it to go a little bit quicker than that. That's unfortunate. That, yeah, that doesn't really make any difference. We want it compacting the line quicker. So yeah, what we had before was actually a better design, because it was just a bit too slow. Okay, so we're going to take that one out there, and we're going to put back down a normal T1. Okay. So that just doubles the line up, so it makes it into, it's not a T2, it's not a T1, but it's faster than T1, because you're using every bit there, and you're not losing a space. Well, you are losing space because you haven't put this one in the right place here, which is one there, one there. Okay, so that is how you make a T1 line into a T1B line. So now we're going to go and check down here, because we have T1 guns in here. Now these T1 guns are actually protecting the coal face, okay, because what we've been doing is we've been collecting all the rubble. You can see we've got 0 in that hopper, but last time we checked we got 48 rubble in here. So these 1, 2, 3 guns are protecting the line, and what we've done is every 10 spaces we put the T1 gun on. So this actually keeps us safe from Minox. We know it keeps it safe from Minox because the coal is flowing freely, and you can see on here. And on here we have a fusion drill, and this one was done again some time ago. And you know, that's our alarm going off for our base. Let's see what we got. 169,000 left. Okay, so we're doing pretty good on this line here. I haven't got a lift or anything in here. So we're under attack. So we're going to go and see how well we're doing this time, because we want to go and get those bits and pieces. For us. Oops, wrong way. Wrong way, wrong way. There we go. We're up here. Which way they're coming from. Now, as you can see, they attack at dawn. There we got there. Still really not random enough they still only come from a couple of directions, but you know, I mean, at the end of the day, we're doing pretty well against them. And I think we just got all of our bits to make another power plant. Let's go and have a look. Organic power storage. Yes, let's craft it. We got it. And we're going to put in our organic one here. Okay, so that's now going to start powering up even more. So that's give us a little bit more bits, and that's what you can do if you keep your bits and pieces, guys, from these. Now we've only just had the sun come across the horizon, so we're not too sure why that is going so quick. But yeah, we're kicking ass on this. Level 4 or 5. So you can see our threat is 510. We should be able to keep these actually off of us on these, because 510 really at our level is not too hard. Pink one there. So this is now still level 4. Fucking hell, this is a lot of fucking level 4. Just look at them, look. They're dropping like flies. But so is our power. Yeah, we've lost power here. We're still getting a bit of it, yeah. But I think we're gonna lose on the next wave. This is definitely. Got another good bit there, another pink one there. It may hold up. I honestly don't think we will though. Yeah, we lose out on level 5. Yeah, look. We just lose our power. We don't have enough power on level 5 to kill level 5. But, you know, I only want one more to go here on the 250. Beside that big one there, look. And there you go, you see we've lost our power there. But I don't mind losing, to be honest, because I know that we need a lot more for our defense. But you know, it's good that we can't just beat it, because if we were just beating it, it'd be absolutely quite boring. So how much power did we spend then? We killed 867 and we used 75,392 bits of power, and we are only at 540, and we cannot beat our attackers. So we are on now the last organic one. Okay, the last organic one. So if we look at what we got in our inventory, you can see that we don't have a use for these two, ruined heavy chains and ruined light chitin. So this is organic. And so what we might be asking Sid is to make a new recipe for us, and we're going to email him. If Sid lets us have his email, and we're going to say we're going to have something else to have. That will be organic rocks. Okay, and what we're going to be doing with organic rocks is we're going to have a high recipe, because we don't want them to be too easy again. And because we've got the stingers, we've got a ruined stinger, so we've got a ruined stinger here. Yeah. Right, what we want, Sid, is we want to make organic rock. Okay, and what we want is 1,000 bedrock with 100 ruined heavy chitin and 100 ruined light chitin. Well, no, 50 of the light chitin, 50 ruined light chitin and 50 ruined heavy chitin. I can't type while I'm streaming because it doesn't let me do it. Okay. So there you go, boys and girls, ladies and gents. We still need a lot more. Okay. And what we're going to be trying to do is, we're not too sure about these. You know, sun is below the horizon. There's not much difference to this and here. Okay. So we have on the drill bits, yeah, an organic cutter head. So we've got a normal cutter head, which is 4. Okay, 7 at 4. And we've got an organic cutter head here, which we've got ruin stingers. Now we've got 100 here. So we can actually craft an organic cutter head. And we've got an organic cutter head there, so we can actually craft those. That won't craft. Why won't that craft? Right, okay, the reason it won't craft is because we're full of junk. Okay, I know that's the reason. Because I heard that little noise, like a little squeaky kind noise. So we need to go to our big junk box. Okay, and what we've got in here, this is a gun here. So we just need to put that over there. And there you go. Oh, and by the way, if you have a lot of items and you're fed up of putting lots of items in, just click on an item that you've already got, like this flower, and put it on the blue, and it's instantly put all the blue blocks, yeah, in there. The problem is, yeah, when you take it out, you've still got 1k, but it should only put it in 100. So that's a neat little trick that you can do like that. So you can put all that chill cabin in one go. You can put all the green chill all in one go. Okay, and that's only happens if it's full. But what you need to do is put it back in there and say, right, I don't want this 7k of rock I've got here, and swap it, and it's straight in there. That's 7k of rubble. You want to take it out, swap it over, and you've got 7k back. Okay, so that's how you can get rid of 7k of rubble straight away, instead of using 100 rubble straight away. And that is as easy as that, guys and girls. Okay, so we actually want our 7k of rubble back, so we're actually going to just put that over there like so, and we've got it back. And that's it, you know. So you know now how to put lots and lots of rubble in, instead of doing it 100 by 100 by 100 by 100 all the time. Okay, it just wouldn't work like that. What would be nice would be to have a hopper that you could attach to a wooden crate, and it would fill it, not take it out, but would fill it. So it would be a wooden hopper, and you could put as much as you wanted in there, and then it would fill it up. That would be nice. That would be a brilliant thing to have. Okay, so again, we're going to go up to our manufacturing, and now if you go here, you can see organic drill head.
Crafting.
We've now got 2. Okay, so what we're going to be doing with that 2 is, because our most valuable asset, yeah, is coal. That's where we're going. We are going to be putting this on coal, because the organic drill heads act like the crystal drill heads, and they give you 3 times the amount. Okay, 3 times the amount of what you would normally get if you used a normal steel cutter head. But again, don't be fooled. You need 100 broken stingers to make 1 good drill. Okay, so just don't think it's going to be easy. And we've worked hard on these recipes between me and Sid, and hopefully DJ agrees that they're not going to be easy, so it's not going to spoil the fun of the game, because we don't want it to spoil the fun of the game. And that's how you do it. Okay, and that will get you, oh come on, stop doing that, I hate it when you do that. And that will give you, you know, over time you can get 1, maybe 2 drill heads like that, and it all depends how quick they wear out. Right, so here we go. Here we go. 0. Right, so like I said, this is our most important drill. Okay, and you can see that we haven't got anything in there, so that's just standard. Now if we put in our organic drill head, you can see it's got 1,500 bits, but the efficiency on that drill head is 50%. So instead of you having 1,000 coal from right, you got 1,500. So it doubles it, practically doubles it. Okay, but you can see just how quick it goes down. Alright, so do remember that, it goes down really, really quick. We are working on a hopper that you can put on the top, and it will drop in from the top your drill head, so you can put in organic drill heads and whatever type of drill heads you've got to give you longer lasting veins. Okay, and I've miscalculated the stairs on that one. Just helps me get back up instead of trying to guess. Okay, so there we go. So that's the idea that we had, that you can make lots. Well, you can't make lots of drill heads out of the ruined stuff, yeah, but it does come close to it, because when you get to the big stuff, it will do it. Let me just show you which one. I'm not sure if I've got any. Right, the organic rock. Let's see, where is it? Organic. No, not that one. Power. Yeah, it should say organic rock. Unfortunately, there's not a picture of it. Okay, so yeah, the organic rock. So yeah, it should have, for the recipe, it should have 1,000 bedrock, because that's where you actually find it on, is the level of the bedrock, and it should have 50 ruined heaven chitin, and should have 50 ruined light chitin. Okay. don't think I've got anything. That's it. That's it. That's the one. That's the rock. It looks like a great big kind of greyish, messy, flat thing grown out of the rock. And then I think that's the mod near enough done. It's just then doing the upgrades and stuff like that. Do I? What to my right? Oops, info. I don't think I've got any of them. No, these are just plants. But you know the rock I'm on about. I picked it up. I picked them both up, mate. I picked them both up because I was making minecarts and minecart tracks. Yeah. So if you've got that done, then send it over, and that'd be great. And then I'll probably send you another recipe later on to do bits and pieces. Right, so we need to keep this going if we possibly can. We don't want to put it in on that, we want to put it on the top like that. Wonderful. Well, I just know that it looks like a flat rock when I use it, because I'm only on light. I'm only on the fast graphics. I can't use the other graphics. Right, so we've still got all of those three there, and what we're going to be doing next, I know we've waffled on a lot, but we've done a lot of testing and stuff like that, so I'm not too bothered, because you see the organic rock, we need it for the organic power storage and stuff like that, and these do drop quite nicely, but the pristine faceted eyes and stuff like that, you know, gotta get it right, guys, gotta get it right. Dirt is too easy to come by. Dirt is too easy to come by. Just for the simple fact that that's on the surface, and the organic bedrock is where it grows. Okay, so basically, if you go down to the caverns where the bedrock is, you've got to go and look for it. Whereas if you have dirt, you haven't got to go and look for it. So we still want them to go and look for it. Then they have the choice of actually making it or finding it in the bedrock layer. Okay. Yeah, but we can always adjust the bits. Did you put in mushrooms as well? these things, because that's more organic matter. We need 25 of those mushrooms, yeah? Okay, fine, keep the dirt in. Okay, keep the dirt in, but I want the mushrooms in. And that is... you need 25... no, 10 glow shrooms. They're called glow shrooms. Okay, so you got dirt, you got the chitin, you got the glow shrooms, so that makes it all organic. Right, what were we doing? Yeah. Right, the next thing that we were doing was the jet turbine. Make it 10. Make it 10. And I'd like you to change the recipe if you can, yeah. Let me know when you finish with the mushrooms. Trying to find the next bit that I want to be doing. I think it's in power. Right, okay, what I'd like you to do, yeah, is I want you to go to where we've got the ruined faceted eye, yeah, okay, the ruined faceted eye. And instead of it making the crude organic lens, I want it to make the pristine faceted eye. Okay, so we're still using 100 broken faceted eyes to make one pristine faceted eye. Yeah, if you could do that for me. Just let me know when you've done that. Now what we're going to be making next is the jet turbines, okay, and the jet turbine generator housing. Now you can see that we need the plastic pellets there, okay. Now the other thing that we need is to, first of all, we're going to make the jet turbine intake, because that's the easiest thing. Again, what this is a 3x3 vertical shape. Okay, so we need 3, 6, 9. So we only need 9 of these. Okay, so we're going to go to the what's the name? Where is it? Drill heads. And is it drill heads? Change it to 50 heavy ruined chitin. Come on, where is it? It's the, that's it. Okay, so we need 9 of these. So we need iron bars. Okay. Bars, and always guys, look at your wall, because you can see that there, and we still got stuff here. Yeah, yes please, there is something else I want to do. Right, on the power supply, I want you to delete the recipe that we've got for the power supply, delete that, but where you see where you've got the ruined gland, yeah, I want that to make a normal gland. Right, you need 50, oh god, where is it? You also need to add 50 heavy ruined chitin as well. So you've got your 50 ruined light chitin, and you need 50 heavy chitin. Yeah, okay. So we want to have, I wish the text would stay on the screen, really, I do. So basically all we want is all the ruined stuff makes the pristine stuff. So the ruined glands, 100 makes one pristine gland. 100 ruined stingers makes one pristine stinger. Yeah. Right. Okay, so we wanted more tin, didn't we? Yeah, we wanted more tin. Yeah, and we needed to do get the I think it was the iron done. Go tin bar there, tin bar there, tin bar there. Da, da, da. Right. So where are we going? Oh yeah, where are we going? So we're going to make 9 steel, low grade steel bars. We're going to make 9 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we've got 9 of those. Yeah. Now, advanced machine blocks. Again, we need the crystal deposit, because there's no way that you're going to have 9 there, because they take 4. So this is where we go to our teleporter, and there we go, stuff like that. Okie dokie, so we should have, technically we should have all of this full. Okay, so that gives us the see the fusion head, the steel cutter, and that gives us now where's F2? We've got 535. That should be more than enough crystal that we need at the moment. Right, so what we're going to be doing, ladies and gents, is when we've got this mod updated and completed, we will release the version 1 of it in the next day or so. Okay, and if I need any changes, I'll ask Sid to change them. Basic amounts I can actually do myself, but actually writing the code, I just dare not do it, because I just am not that intelligent. So the main bit of information, or the main thank you to go to, is for Sid for actually writing it, because without Sid writing it we wouldn't have had these done. Okay, so we're making the blocks over here. So we're making the advanced machine blocks. Again, we only need, and we've got to be careful here before we do it, we've got to be careful. We've got to go to the power supply, and we've got to go to the jet turbine generator intake, and we do need 9 there. Okay, we do need 9, because it's always aggravating if you make it the wrong way. Okay, so there's our 9 there, and again we need 9 more steel, low grade steel bars. Okay, so you need 18 actually low grade steel bars, because you need to make 9 machine blocks. Okay, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the jet turbine generator. Okay, and we're going to craft 9 of those. That noise eventually falling, you can see it in there. Okay, so again we go to our junk box, we open our junk box, and we say, right, okay, we don't want the dirt. Get rid of that for us. What's this? Biomass, leaves. We don't want leaves. Deep stone can go. So that should do it at the moment, really. So we've got the jet turbine bits there. Okay, so we've got that that there. So now we're going to say, well, where are we going to put our jet turbine? Now this is very, very important to us, where we place it. Now we can have it ticking over, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that we've got absolute power going into here. So this is where our first one, well actually no, our first one isn't going to go here. I'm going to put some blocks here so I know where I want to have my turbine. So that's going to be my turbine here, yeah. That's going to power that, and then that's going to go straight in there. Okay, so we're going to have a turbine bit here. So our next turbine, yeah, is going to be around about here. Okay, now we've got to be careful with the jet turbines. Oh, and we wanted to check to see how this was doing. This is finished. So what we've got here, we've got $27,000 meters. We've got 908,200 in 1,098 ore blocks, and 269,602 in non-ore blocks. So not a bad site. Okay, not a bad site. So we're going to clear all this, you see. We're going to clear all this. Now our first jet turbine will be possibly going to be, now it doesn't matter which way it faces. Okay, you can face it any way you want, but I suggest that you face it the following direction. Let's see. Now your jet turbine is going to be here. Okay, it's going to be here. So we're going to put the jet turbine, and we're going to put the intake here. And we're going to just have a look. Yeah, that would be fine. Okay, you can have more of a space, by the way. You don't have to have it so close. Okay. So that's the front of the jet turbine, that there. Because what you're going to be having is you're going to have 3 lasers off here. Okay, 3 lasers. You're going to have 1, 2, 3 pointing at that, until you can get a T2. Okay, until you can get a T2. And then what you're going to be having over here is you're going to be having your quarry. This is where your quarry is going to be. Okay, and the quarry needs a lot of power. A lot of power. Okay, so we're preparing in these next few episodes to get our quarry